Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about feminine energy, self-improvement topics, manifestation, relationship stuff. In today's video, I want to talk about why dark feminine energy is also important as light feminine energy. Like why it's important and what it can help you with if you actually use in your personal life or relationship, money or job, whatever. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Do consider subscribing for more such videos. We have a female self-care planner. It's a PDF download. If you're interested, the link is in description. You can very well check it out. Okay, so I've already made a video talking about the dark feminine energy, light feminine energy. If you haven't checked that, make sure you will check that video out to know more about these two kind of energies. Now, these two energies are kind of like two sides of the one coin only. They actually come in the broad category of the feminine energy, but then they are described based on the qualities of both these feminine energy. Light and feminine energy is obviously light, and dark feminine energy is obviously dark, from the name suggests. But that doesn't mean that dark feminine energy is a bad energy. It's also a good energy. So why it's important? The characteristics of the the characteristics of dark feminine energy is that it's strong, bold, assertive, determination, and kind of like that energy, and which is very very important as well, being the light feminine energy, because you might have seen the woman in both of these energies. Sometimes they are so light, so going with the flow, so adventurous, so calm, so happy, and so peaceful and so joyful, and all of a sudden you see them so much daring, strong, bold, confident, and you're like, is she this form or is she this form? Which is she? She's both of them. She is both of them. Like, you can take an example from the different goddess and the deity goddess. If you are into the manifestation spiritual, you can take an example of the deity goddess and their role, and they were characterized by both of these feminine energies, and they're really helping them. Because I feel like if you want to live in this world, and obviously everybody wants to live in this world, we can't go to any other world other than the earth. You have to have both the energies, because you can't sit whole day relaxed, chill out, calm, going with the adventure, going with the flow. You can't be in that energy always. Of course it's helping, of course it's beneficial, it's important, it's essential for so many ways, and so many different techniques and all that stuff is there to be in that energy. But then if you're going out, you're having a job or a business, you're running a business, or you are at the job which is administrative, where you have to have a bold presence, you have to be confident. Like, you can't be like, okay, sitting on your desk in the chair at your job, and you are like, anybody is coming at your desk and asking for the help, you're like, okay, whatever, everything is there, and you just relax and light feminine energy. You won't be able to perform that job. I mean, you're gonna get fired from that job, right? So you have to be in the dark feminine energy at that role, to be the strong, bold, confident, to perform your duties in your job or in your business pretty well. Now you would be thinking, oh, I don't have a job, I'm a housewife. Okay, even if you're a housewife, you still have the job, like it's a full-time job. Seriously, job like 9 to 5 job is only from 9 to 5, but being a housewife, a housemaker, whatever you call it, is a full-time job, 24/7 job. In fact, you need to be even more in that energy, and that doesn't mean you don't need to be in the light feminine energy. But then if you have the kids, you can't be sitting and you're like, okay kids, do whatever you want to do, I'll just gonna chill out, I'm gonna relax because I want to be in the light feminine energy forever. Then your kids will be like, they will be crazy. They're like, oh, my mom is such a good, they're gonna destroy the things, and they're gonna, like, if more than one kid is there, they maybe fight with each other, or they maybe create a chaos at the house or disturb the neighbors. Like, kids are kids, okay? They can do anything, whatever they want to. For them, there is nothing good and bad. They just want to go with the flow, and sometimes they can be really chaotic, and sometimes they are so nice. So that doesn't mean that a kid is bad if it's a chaotic or they create mess. It's just the nature of the kids, and everybody knows it. There is nothing wrong with that. But then, being a parent or being a mom, you have to guide them in a direction that's helping them to become a good person. Okay, that's your job. And if you're like, okay, sitting back and relax and all that stuff, the kids will take a benefit of it. They're like, okay, mom is relaxed, mom cooks the food, she does all the things for us, okay, she doesn't actually scold us, she doesn't tell anything, so let's do whatever mess we want to create, whatever stuff we want to do, and they're gonna go and do it. And at the end of the day, you will be having a chaotic house or chaotic problems or whatever. So you have to be in the dark, bold feminine energy. At that time, you can guide your kids, okay? You can do whatever you want to do, but don't disturb your neighbor, or don't break this glass, or something or the other. You can just give them the instructions, of course, in a loving and a positive way, not being hard on them or not beating them, but you need to guide them to become a better human, because they are everywhere. So that's another example. Even if you are having a pet and you sit back and relax, your pet is like enjoying the moment and having fun, that's great. Having a pet is so amazing. I love animals so much. But then sometimes you do need to guide them, you do need to tell them. Now it's not in a hard way, but you need to be confident. Nobody will going to listen to you if you don't have confidence in your voice. But that doesn't mean that the light feminine energy doesn't have the confidence, but it's very light. It's very, very light and very, very calm and peaceful. The only people who are vibrating at the same frequency can understand that energy. Rest of the world will going to take advantage of that. They're like, okay, it's a very light feminine energy, it's very calm, very peaceful, we can take an advantage of that, and she will not going to say or do anything, so who cares? And the things will be like, so you do need to be in sometimes in the dark feminine energy. You need to be confident about your life, you need to be bold, you need to be like walking like a female, of course in the light feminine energy, but then you're bold, you're strong, you're assertive, you're powerful, and you need that. You can't separate these two energies together and just be in the one energy. Nobody on this planet Earth is only in the complete light feminine energy. Even the people talk about the light feminine energy and preaching about it, still they have both these energies, because law of the polarity, the principle of the polarity, that every things had the two sides, you can't negotiate that. And of course, some people are more in the light feminine energy and some people are more in the dark feminine energy. That could be the case. But then everybody has both these energies, and these energies are important. That's why you have these energy. Like none of the stuff that you see within yourself is wasteful. Nothing is wasteful, okay? Everything has its own importance, its own variability, its own characteristics, its own value. It's just that we human describe that, oh, it's a bad thing, we don't need to focus on it. It's a good thing, we only need to focus on it. But then you do need both of them. So that's the beauty. You need to embrace your dark feminine side. If you're not embracing, start embracing. It's important for you to embrace this side and use this power that you have in your favor, helping others, helping yourself, and creating a beautiful world that you want to live in. It's important. And I personally deal with this situation because when I was like, okay, light feminine energy, I love it. And when I turn into dark feminine energy, I sometimes be very bossy. Of course, that's also part of the masculine energy, but then sometimes I'm very bossy, very strong, very confident. And my partner was like, oh, this is a very different energy. You were in the light feminine energy and now you're in the dark feminine energy. And I'm like, yes, I have both the parties with me. I have both the things inside of me, and I can't negotiate and I can't be totally in one. It depends on me which one I choose in the moment, and that's where my focus is. Like I have the keys to my energies, and that's what you need to do. You need to use them whenever you need, whichever one you need, based on what you feel right in the moment, and that's how the things goes. So hopefully you get something out of it about why dark feminine is important, because people focus so much on the light feminine energy, sitting back, relax and focus, that they ignore kind of like sometimes the dark feminine energy, or they say that the dark feminine energy is a bad energy. But I can say it's not bad energy, it's important. Positive and negative can't be separated together. So it depends on you how you use the things. If you see things as a bad, it's going to reflect back to you back, because everything is a reflection of us. And if you see them as a positive and use them, understanding that nature give you all these things because it's important. Nature never did, or universe never did things just for the sake of doing it. There is an importance of everything. There is a value of everything, which he or she, whatever name, gender, whatever term you want to use for the universe, they give us for a reason. So use them, whichever one you need it. You don't need to focus totally on being one in the energy. Okay, I have to be in this. No, just be you. That's called being in whatever energy it takes you to be in. Simple. So embrace your dark feminine side, because it's there for a reason. It's gonna definitely help you if you're gonna take a look in your life, and you will gonna see from your past, okay, at that time I use the dark feminine energy, it really helps me in that situation, so I can use more often whenever I need it. So let me know what you think. Hopefully you find something useful in this video. If you have any questions, any doubts, let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.